When scientists use a word, it gets a technical meaning. It becomes a concept. In referring to a human being, biologists use the phrase homosapiens or wise man to describe the modern man. If a person falls ill, in common language people say he has got fever. As discoveries get advanced, words like malaria, influenza indicate the nature of the fever. They also describe which parts or insects have affected the body. Then we understand the nature and causes of the disease. The next step is finding the care for the same through the use of tablets or injections. So when fever or disease is described in terms of its components and their behavior or misbehavior is known, we begin to know how things or bodies associated and recognized get interrelated. Each measurement helps the physician to analyze the nature of the disease. Thus, temperature, blood pressure, sugar or blood sugar content in urine can be measured. Each of these words and their measurements have a definite meaning, thus tests can be carried out by persons other than physicians. The words that describe each measurement become concepts and are commonly understood in the same sense by technicians. A common understanding helps locate the normal and pathological distribution of the bodies or antibodies, and their particular combinations tell how they lead the physician to determine the disease and where to look for a cure. Chemistry as a science came into its own when the atom was discovered as the smallest particle of matter that could take part in a chemical reaction. Atomic weight of hydrogen was taken to be 1 and of oxygen 2. Thereby weights for 92 elements were calculated. These were arranged in a table called the atomic table. Further, researchers on unstable elements carried their number to 110. The elements could mix up in a reaction. Soon it was found that there was no loss of weight in a chemical reaction. This was a theoretical statement. Atomic weight was a concept. The interrelations among concepts that could be proved to hold is a number of trials or experiments became a theoretical proposition. Further, interrelation among such theoretical conclusions became a part of theory. The chief characteristic of theory is that it constitutes a series of conclusions stated in terms of concepts and their interrelations. Thus theoretical proposition gets linked to others and, one taken together, constitute the theory in a subject. The process of theory formation then requires the following steps. 1. Identification of the smallest unit and its characteristics. 2. The interactions among these units that lead to the formation of compounds and complexes in determinate ways. 3. Statements that use concepts and their interrelations to indicate the nature of interactions and their results. 4. Frequent experimentation to arrive at the stated results. And if results show a difference, then explain the difference and arrive at a revised statement.